Hey guys, RC here, and today's going to be kind of a informational video, I guess so to speak. Uh, we'll get to these in a second, but this is going to be a video explaining how to, the process of sending work in or radios or whatnot. Hopefully, this will answer lots of questions I've been seeing and stuff like that. Just because I know I don't say it in almost every video. I always forget my the phone number to text to get a hold of me. And I understand not everybody's going to go through each and every video just to try and find my number. I get it. So I'm bad about that. I'm going to try and start, stating that. But anyways, so this will be a video explaining how to, or what the process is to send work in, whatnot. So, first, you just shoot me a text, 423-380-9256. Right off the bat, I don't accept phone calls. That's just how the phone is set up, because I promise you, my phone will be ringing all day long. But if you do want to talk on the phone, I can't accommodate that. I will just have to make the phone call and kind of go from there. But like I said, if you call me right off the bat, it's probably going to go straight to voicemail. So if anybody has called, they've probably noticed. So that's nothing new. Anyway, so you shoot me a text. Shoot me your first. At least your first name, first last name, handle. Doesn't matter to me. Just kind of explain to me what you got, what you're looking to get, or if any suggestions, whatnot. I'll lead you into the best path I can. For me, it's not always making all the money. Some people just need a tune-up, and that's what I'll suggest them. If you want more, then we can go from there. But anyways, just first, shoot me a text, get the conversation rolling. And let me start off by saying about the text messages. I get a lot of text messages in a day. So, if you send me a text, sometimes I'm quick to reply, sometimes I'm not. But I will answer back to you. Had a guy just kind of consistently blow my phone up trying to get me to text back right off the bat. And I can't, when I'm in somebody's radio, I do not mess with the phone until I'm done. So just a thought, I just wanted to say that up front. So if you do text me, you might get a fast response, you might not. So, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm only one person. Anyway, so then, kind of go from there, and then from there, it's just kind of the ball rolls from there. We'll figure out what you need. I'll tell you the address to ship it to. And from there, I have a couple different payment methods, and we'll discuss that when the time comes. But anyways, I try to make it as easy as possible and as much information as I can give you, before sending it in, just to make sure it's kind of what you want. So that's really the process. All you got to do is shoot me a text. Like I said, my phone number is 423-380-9256. If you need, if you're the type of person that needs to talk on the phone, and by all means, sometimes I just suggest, but hey man, is it okay if I call you? Just to kind of make sure, what you're wanting. It's as simple as that. The turnaround time, I get a lot of questions about this. 10 to 14 business days is the turnaround time. Sometimes I can knock them out quick. Sometimes it takes 10 to 14 business days. And that kind of gets on a whole nother topic of new radios, If you want, I do not sell new radios, but I have the capability of buying a new radio and setting it up for you. I do not, in a nutshell, I do not stock new radios. The radios that I have, it's just stuff I've picked up and kind of go from there. I'm not really a shop. I'm really just kind of like a customized shop. I guess that's how you can put it. So, you know, with that, I don't keep stock in radios here. I do have the capability and the contacts to get you a new radio. And from there, we can go from there. So, new radios, if somebody does want to purchase a new radio, payment up front is required for the radio itself. And, you know, that's all I ask in return for that one at the beginning. Some people just want to pay it all up front, and that's fine. But, you know, I ask for at least the money up front for the radio if bought new. Sending it in is a whole different ball game. Some people buy new radios, send them into me, and we go from there, and that's fine too. Anyways, that's kind of how the process goes. It's not hard. I see lots of comments, you know, on my videos, and they're like, hey man, how can I contact you and stuff? Hopefully this video answers that question. You know, I try to reply to every comment that is, you know, posted or said, but just like me being human, I miss them and I get sidetracked. So, anyways, so that comes down to that. Like I said, simple process. I try to make it as easy as I can, straightforward. And with that, I'm also going to use this video to kind of show what we have, or what I have, for customers if they wish to go this route. As you can see here, this is a Cobra 29. This is a 2000s model. In my opinion, one of the best models, or the better models out of the 29s. I actually just did a video for a guy for one. I have a couple of these in stock. I guess that's how I could put it. They were new old stock Cobra 29s. The boxes, you know, now this don't reflect all of them. Some of them are worse and some of them are nicer than others. But, you know, they have the wear and, you know. So, but I can guarantee they're a brand new radio inside. And really, that's all that matters. So this is a practically, you know, well, this is a brand new radio. I do have these available for setup if somebody would wish. With these, you have to buy at least I guess I consider it all the way mods. So you have to have at least the wide and transmit receive with the transmit tuned, the VFO wind up on the channel 9 switch, and the wide LED with the variable power. You have to have at least them options for these 29s I have. Just because, you know, I do not want to sell this radio with just a variable. You know, these are radios that I've got my hands on for that purpose, because I have lots of customers that ask me all the time, hey man, you know, what's the best 29 you can buy that I can have you set up? And then, you know, with my, you know, opinion, these are it. So these are a little bit pricey, just because of the cost of the radio, but all in all, it's a great option, you know, and for what they cost, I consider it really fair compared to what I have seen out there. I mean, I do not sit here and, you know, check prices, but this, you know, for this setup, I consider it a very fair price. So, I have a couple of these available, and I don't know how many more I'll have. So, if you're interested in one, shoot me a text, and we can kind of go from there. So, once these are gone, I mean, they're gone. So, and back to another topic. You have probably seen these cords from a certain YouTuber. So, you know, roostercb.com. I have these for sale as well. I make these. So, and with that, also have these for sale as well. Custom links, you know, I can do 3 foot, 6 foot. I really wouldn't recommend going over 6 foot, you know, 8 foot's probably kind of pushing it. once you go over that, I would recommend a 8-gauge OFC cable. No, sorry, not 8-gauge. Excuse me, 4-gauge OFC cable. This is a 8-gauge power cord that I have essentially mounted the regular 3-pin connector to. This is 8-gauge OFC cable as well. So yeah, I do offer these. I also offer, you know, for your Longhorns, your 99 N2s, N4s, you know, radios in that category where they have the Anderson clip, the 50 amp Anderson clip. I also offer 4-gauge cables for them as well. So, you know, with them radios, I would recommend running no less than 4-gauge, you know, for long runs. So I do sell custom links in them as well. Just kind of wanted to say that out there and kind of let people know. I mean, I know I don't have a website and stuff like that, but hopefully these videos will get out to people. And you know, I was talking to a guy the other day, and he asked me. He said, "Man," he said, "what do you offer?" And I was like, "Man, just about everything." So he was popping off things, and he was like, "Man, I never knew you did that." And I was like, "Yeah, kind of need to advertise that more." I do have power supplies for sale. That's another thing that, you know, lots of people probably have seen. I've never made a video of them here just because they're kind of, you know, I get them done and sell them kind of thing. But I can build you a power supply. You know, I use the ICA Fat Boy compact cases and build you a really nice power supply. I can go from a 75 amp on 110 to a 100 amp on 210, or sorry, not 210, 220. And then, you know, the sky's the limit. I mean, currently right now I'm just doing 110s of the power supplies, so we can do a 75 or a 150 amp, essentially. Can also do a 200 amp on 110 as well, but with that you would have to have a 30 amp line or service for your 110. Actually, I've got one or two built to 150 and a 200 amp power supply. I need to do videos on them here shortly, but they're actually ready. I just haven't put them up for sale yet. I will also have some little small supplies coming up in the next couple weeks. Hopefully we can get them rolling. And yeah, just lots of big things people don't realize I do here. So, but with that, it's also my fault because I do not advertise it. So, or I haven't. So, anyways, and once again, I want to say, you know, thank you to everybody that has done business with me, is doing business with me, and for the business in the future. You know, I couldn't do this without everybody, and you know, and with that also, you know, my I guess really good friend. I guess that's how you know I can put it. You know, Rooster CB Radio Connections. You know, I do plenty of work for him, and with y'all buying them radios, it still helps me out. So, with all means, I mean, I just want to say my appreciation to everybody. So, you know, hopefully we can keep on letting this grow. Last month I checked, we had 250 subscribers. And I think currently right now, you know, from last month to now, we have 315. So that's a big jump from what I was, you know, always expecting when I first got into this. And anyways, I can go on all day. I just, you know, want to tell everybody I appreciate the business and appreciate the support. And I don't care if you don't do any business with me. Thank you for watching my videos. I mean, you know, so with that, I mean, just with that, just... it lets me know somebody wants to listen to me. So, anyways, man, we'll wrap up this video right here. I've been rambling enough. But anyways, like I said, also have these for sale, new old stock, 2000 model Cobra 29s. I have 8-gauge power cords for sale. I also have power cords for your Longhorns, N4s, N2s, whatever. You know, any kind of radio that takes that 50 amp Anderson clip. I make them as well. And with that, I make power supplies. I mean, if there's something you want, just shoot me a message. More than likely I do it. You know, I can tell y'all a little thing I'm about to start rolling out here is external speakers. Really nice external speakers, 6x9 speakers for your radios. These radios would be paired up greatly with a radio with a wide and receive or some kind of sorts. I mean, they sound great. I mean, I've sold 2 of them, and I've got good reports out of them. So, anyways, if you want any kind of radio work, shoot me a text. Once again, it is 423-380-9256. And I appreciate you staying as long as this video has went with my ramblingness and my, like, ADHD. I swear I get distracted a lot. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful night, and let's keep the ball rolling. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you. Bye, bye, bye.